What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Another YouTube channel brought their truck out here, Flex, Rocks, and Rollovers. If you haven't checked them out, go check these guys out. They have some really cool content. They brought us their F350 here. Excuse me, I think that's a 250 in fact. That's a 250. So they brought us their F250, and now we've got to put front bumpers, rear bumpers. I think we have a couple of more things going on. Nothing too insane, but at the end of the day, we're just happy to have these guys show up and want us to do their work. This is pretty cool. Long story short, this isn't going to be a long video just because we're getting this thing in and out, but we're going to have a good time. And I'm super excited to see how this thing turns out. Right now we have this, I don't even know what kind of bumper this is right here. Let's see. This is a hammerhead. Looks like a hammerhead bumper. We got that in the front there, and then on the rear we've got, I don't know, it's actually nice bumpers. I just think they want something new. I guess we got hammerhead bumpers front and rear. I mean, all this stuff looks really good, but we're gonna do it a lot better because that's what we do here at Total Off-Road. Let's get this thing in the shop, let's get this thing going, and let's see the final result.
Yeah, this is the entrance.
All right, guys, so we got Brandon working on it right now. And one thing I thought that was pretty interesting is this truck has 300,000 miles. Well, you guys can't see it right now, but you just gotta take my word for it. It's got 300,000 miles, and he bought this truck brand new. I can't remember what year this truck is. I think it's 2014. Hey, what year is this truck?
2014.
2014. Bought it brand new in 2014. It's got 300,000 miles on it right now. Absolutely insane. There's a couple of things he had to do. He had to do a new turbo, just did the head gasket. I don't think he needed to do the head gasket, but he did it because he was there, which is pretty smart. So if you're interested in a 6.7 Ford power stroke, I'll tell you right now, you can definitely get some miles out of them. Stock transmission. Factory transmission? Factory? Okay. Yeah, so factory transmission, all that. Nothing Dutch in transmission yet at all. The suspension he has is actually like really good. It's really, really nice. It's not on a lift right now, so I don't know how easy that is for you guys to see. And we got Brandon here knocking off this bumper, moving the bumper here. And, yeah. There is no better guy for the job than Brandon on this thing. He's always quick. The guy didn't want to be here forever.
Oh, my bad. Again. I think I can push it. Yeah.
All right, guys, we got the bumper off, and now we've got to put the other one on. I think we got some wiring we got to do first. Here's the other one right here. Looking nice and fresh.
That's wild.
Engineering, we don't know.
Man, that honestly looks the best.
So we got good progress right now. We've got the new bumper out, and we've got a brand new worn winch here. So we went ahead and put a winch on it, and Brandon's over there right now getting it all sorted out. Getting nice and clean. Looks like Brandon's about to tap into something here. What did you have to tap?
Just the factory bolts. They got a little messed up on the studs from the previous bumper.
Oh, okay.
I just cleaned up the threads on that.
Well, that's Brandon for you guys. Just the factory bolts just weren't that clean, so he pulled out the tap set just to go over them and make sure they were perfect. By the way, if any of you guys want a bumper for a F350, we're selling this thing right here, Marketplace. Let us know if you want this thing. We're gonna post it up shortly after. Honestly, we should post it up right now since we have time. If you guys want this bumper, let us know. And I just said F350, I meant F250, but I'm pretty sure it'll fit the F250 as well. I think we got the front bumper on. I think we're about to do the back now. Yeah, Brandon's about to knock the back out here. Make sure we're matching, looks good. Yeah, that's clean. All right, we're almost done here. So the back should come pretty quick. The back is always easy because we don't have a winch that we have to connect and do any wiring. So it's just gonna be pulling this off. Got a couple bolts on the other side back there. I got a couple bolts in there. The only thing I think Brandon's gonna have to do is this lighting. Are we keeping those lights, Brandon, on the back of it?
I'm gonna come back for more aftermarket lights. I don't think we like to look at those.
Okay. How was the front bumper?
The bumper was pretty easy. Went pretty smooth.
Okay.
It was really heavy. Once we put that winch on there and then put those little side brackets for the lights on there, it got really heavy real quick.
Winch we put on, how's that? It's pretty simple?
Yeah, pretty simple.
So we got a 14K winch and all the rope we need. So
you can get your hand in there to get to this free spool lever right here.
Oh, see, I didn't even think of that.
We install some bumpers where you can't really get to it, or you have to take the winch apart and clock that at a different direction so it's out the bottom or something. But this is a really cool setup here. I like this. Plus you can get to the remote that's right up in there too.
Dude, didn't even think of that. Yeah, you're right. Man, so what do you think about rope? Because the thing is, see, I grew up with like classic like
Steel
cable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that on my truck. Rope's pretty cool. When it breaks, it's a lot less like violent, I guess.
Yeah. Wait, yeah, cable breaking. Better just say he's like talking from past experience. Yeah, when cable breaks, it's nasty. Not a good day. Now we're realizing that we're not going to have backup lights possibly, and we're trying to figure out a solution for this. As always, we always figure it out.
2014, I had to guess.
Probably 13. Quality control thing like this time out there.
We've got lights here. These are the backup lights. And they're not going to fit on that bumper right there. We got to figure out how we're going to figure this out, how we're going to wire it up, what lights we're going to go with. But as always, we got Brandon, so Brandon's the one that's going to figure this out. And we got Max on it too. Max always makes it happen. Easy. Light work for Max.
Oh.
Just come on.
Okay.
Brandon, can you give us a little bit overview of what's going on here? Like what you're doing here?
So it's using the factory harness from the factory bumper, but it reuses the tag lights and the parking sensors and all that sensors. Okay. So I'm just swapping that from the factory bumper onto this bumper here.
Okay. And I know we had what's going on with the lights here? I know the lights didn't like fit or something, right?
So this bumper doesn't have any mounts for a light in here.
Okay.
So
gotcha.
we're gonna have to figure out a light situation. Yeah.
You're gonna wire some new lights or something, or?
Yes, I think.
Okay. Now we've got to do something here. I don't know, Brandon came and grabbed us. Brandon, what are we doing, bro? We're putting the bumper on? Is that what we're doing?
So it goes on the outside of the frame.
It's on the outside of the frame? All right, I got mine. Let's see it. All right, let me get under here. Let's drop it. Brandon, why'd you do his side first? You don't like me or something? Brandon always does this to me.
He doesn't point a camera in my face all the time. All right, should be good enough to let go.
Okay.
It looks super weird right now, but it needs to go up
boys.
like 2 inches and back like an inch.
All right, so we got the back bumper on and it's looking good. Should be out of here soon. Then I gotta go to another location, film over there. Look at this handsome guy. Look at that stud. What a magnificent man. Oh, we're just gonna line it up, okay. It's even, make sure it looks good. You gotta watch out here because that can touch the fender there. So actually when we were installing it earlier, I was actually concerned about this because you guys see how it's sticking out right here? If you go to this side,
sticking out as well.
So it can't really go underneath where it's supposed to belong on here.
Like you said, if you tuck it behind the tailgate, the tailgate won't open. So what's the point? Look at that. That picture looks even worse.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys, looks like we're done here. We're about to pull it out. Bumpers look so good. So we got to spool up some of the rope. Yeah, I'll meet you in the front. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, so he's gonna pull up to the front. We're gonna spool up the winch, and he's off. All right, so now I'm gonna go to the front of the building, and then we're gonna spool up the winch, get that taken care of. He's already getting started. We just gotta spool it up. Looking good.
You need to give me like some sort of hand signal once we're getting close.
I got you, bro. Yeah, yeah.
Under tension, but not crazy.
You got it, got it. Looking good.
Wait for a little bit, just give it some extra tension. Yeah. And then the tension spool the winch light at the end, which is important. Almost like we'd like to see somebody else with us, so to route it properly.
Yeah,
you know. So I may ask Max if he could come out and help us with
I'll
that.
go grab Max real quick.
Yeah, or somebody.
Yeah.
To make sure
Yeah.
it's routed.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go grab Max real quick because we gotta make sure that the spool is guided correctly, right? So when he's winching up, you don't want the rope to overlap itself and whatnot. So we gotta have an extra eye on that. And Max is off-roading all the time. By the way, that's his ride right there. He knows what he's doing.
You'd either sit in the truck and like kind of ride the brakes ever so slightly and I'll spool it in, or the other way around here.
You can't see that well right now, but if you just went ahead and did it like
Any other person might, the rope could overlap, and that's what you don't want. You want it to look very clean.
you see how he's grabbing it like that and he's pulling it where he needs to go?
That's when you know what you're doing. And then right now we got it tied up to a tree. And I'm sure some of you guys that are gonna watch this are gonna be curious what setup we got. So we got an ultra hook there. Very nice, clean setup, and we got a nice strap. Worked out great. Only a total off-road, folks. So we're all done. Marvin's moving it back to where it was earlier. We're gonna shoot a couple of finishing vids here, finishing clips, especially for our TikTok channel. And in fact, I'll put our TikTok channel down in the description. But yeah, truck looks super good. The bumpers look good. The winch looks excellent. Got the front matching the rear. Looks great. All right, bro. So how do you feel about it?
Dude, it turned out sick. Really, really cool. Better than expected, honestly. I mean, I've always been a fan of the Fab Fours line of bumpers for trucks, and this looks absolutely killer. Now I even got a winch in the front, which is even better. For what I do, if I have a broken Jeep, I can just tow it on the trailer with my truck.
That's right.
So that definitely will make life a lot easier in the future. And just overall, man, the look is just stellar. I mean, I couldn't be happier. It looks really good. The guys at Total Off-Road did a killer job installing this. I was just here for a few hours, honestly. I waited for it. It would get done really, really quick. And yeah, quality stuff, man. Super pumped.
Marvin came in earlier, brought us this sick truck. It looked good even when it came in, but he obviously wanted to change the bumpers out. We changed them out, got them in, got them out, and you guys have already seen the rest of the video. Basically, we had like some complications here and there, but we figured it out. And what did we end up doing with the lights in the back?
So lights, dude, honestly, the taillight's heavy enough. It's fine.
Okay,
I don't need,
cool.
I may figure out something later. Like,
yeah.
The truck is going to get a roof rack eventually with lights all around, so I can just hook up the lights on the roof rack to illuminate the back and use those as backup lights. That's perfectly fine. So that's one thing we're still missing, guys. So the front bumper is still going to get some KCI lights put into all these empty holes that you see here. So all this will eventually be filled out. Going to put a 30-inch light bar in here. These are actually really nice. So in order to operate your winch, these are like holes in order to operate your winch. So this is going to stay the way it is. But
Dude, that's excellent. Yeah.
30-inch light bar goes in here, and then just a row of pod lights set going here.
Crazy.
And that's pretty much it, man. Ready to rock and roll.
Dude, everything is so high quality. Like, that is so nice the way it just tucks away like that.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
all right, bro. Well, I know you've been here long enough. It's pretty much time for you to...
Time for lunch.
Yeah, we're starving, guys. We haven't eaten all day.
Yeah.
But sick truck. Guys, first of all, this guy has an amazing YouTube channel. I already talked about it earlier in the video, but go follow him. I'm gonna put a link up here in the description, and or here's a link to click to his channel. Go check him out. He goes around the whole world. We might be going to Malaysia together,
Yeah,
bro.
hey, I got him hooked on some of the stuff we do, so yeah, it would be awesome.
It's absolutely insane. But bro, I'm glad we got you taken care of, and guys, go check him out, and don't forget to follow us as well. And we see you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace.